Hi everybody, Dr. Sarah here again with another quick video on just a basic summary of what I covered earlier this week on decoding the Boswellia bewilderment. So Boswellia is a scientific name for frankincense, and throughout the past few weeks, right now we're in the midst of holiday season 2018, but you can apply these tips to any stressful time in your life. So what I've been doing these past few weeks is going through some stress relieving and calming and soothing things that you can do either through lifestyle or different approaches and tools that you can have to get you through these times with more holiday cheer and better ability to navigate through some challenging situations and more obligations and more demands that are upon us at this time. But again, like I said, you can go ahead and use these tips at any stressful time in your life. So one of the tools, obviously, I was going to go to, if you know me at all, if you're a new follower of mine, is I am big on essential oils. I'm borderline obsessed with essential oils. And I feel, in my biased opinion, this is for good reason because they have so many uses. So throughout the series, I talked about how they can be used to help calm the brain and that they have a direct and immediate response to soothing the body as well as the mind, because smell has a direct link to the emotional part of our brain, and it literally kind of stops it in its tracks. So we know that stress causes a lot of havoc in our body, and if we can stop it before it starts by inhaling something pleasant, then all the better than trying to pick up the pieces after it's happened, right? And one of my favorite oils for modulating the stress response is frankincense essential oil, because not only has it been revered to help the physical body and the emotional body, there's also a connection to spirituality, which is also important for health. And you can find that in the series in the links that I'll provide either in this YouTube video you're watching or right in the blog. So what I did is I went through a lot of the science, because there's been a lot of marketing about which frankincense oil do I use. So I realized that when I was suggesting the use of frankincense essential oil for calming the holiday craziness, it could cause more stress, because then people would be like, what do I use, Dr. Sarah? So there's lots of species out there. Here's the bottom line. You got to trust your supplier and manufacturer so that you know what you're getting is the actual frankincense that they're actually labeling. You have to realize that different times of year, different variations, and where the frankincense was harvested is going to affect the constituents, what the plant actually makes in order to defend itself and to thrive in that environment. So it needs different things in different environments. And this is the chemotype. Chemotype is a fancy way of saying what is the predominant metabolites that the plant is making that is present in higher percentage in the oil. Right? So you could still have the same species, but because of where it was located and because of the manufacturing process, it could contain completely, different percentages of some of the major, what I call metabolites, because it's a plant metabolite. It takes in the food and it metabolizes it to make these essential oil constituents. I hope that makes sense. Bottom line, though, is there's a lot of great stuff in most great quality frankincense essential oils. Okay, so you're going to be doing your mind, your body, and your spirit a lot of benefit if you have a good quality frankincense essential oil in your hand. But again, there's a caveat. Make sure you're using a good quality frankincense oil that you trust and you're not just buying into marketing ploys. And also make sure you're using them responsibly, right? They're powerful and we don't want to overuse them. I'm in America, so one of the big things is if a little's good, a lot can be better. Not true with essential oils. Actually, the lowest possible dose actually creates the best effect. This is the concept of hormesis, right? Sometimes something that can be stressful, when we use it at a small quantity, it actually helps the body produce more balance. Well, the same thing is for dosage, right? We want the kind of like, even though it's not a negative stress, we want that wonderful balance. I'm going to stop myself here, because next week I'm going to go more into details of what I wrote about the particular species of Boswellia and what the study and the research found after I poured through 101 articles out of 299 abstracts I found online on Boswellia. But being the geek I am, I was able to shift through them pretty fast and find the ones that were most important and I thought would be most beneficial for you and for me as a researcher to really pay attention to and figure out what the science says versus, well, what marketing says, because essential oils are getting pretty popular. So with that, I'm going to let you enjoy your weekend and your day or whenever you're listening to this. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you come back if you're a real geek lover next week. And even if you're not, you're probably going to want to catch the video because I'm going to add some just, basic summaries about just what some of the constituents do and really easy to understand and follow terms. Then I'm going to get a little more geeky on you. Okay? All right. Have a great day. Thanks for joining me. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.